Hi, my name is Nick Farkas. I am part of the Lasso booking team.
Hi, my name is Audray Johnson, and I'm also part of the booking team for Lasso.
Now we're going to ask each other some questions.
First question.
Okay.
What's the first thing you do when you get to Lasso?
First thing I do when I get to Lasso, I park my bike because I always go by bike because it's a great... I love our site, and I love riding to the site, and I love riding home from the site. And I'd like to say that I go by horse, but I do not. So I bring my bike, park my bike.
Probably best for the
Don't
horses.
have a drink, first thing. I'm sure somebody will say.
I would say get a big glass of beer.
George is a liar. He does not have a drink first thing.
The second thing is when George has a drink.
I drop off my bag in her trailer and usually look for it for a good 20 minutes because I never know where it is.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Quel est votre top 3 des artistes de la programmation et pourquoi?
Alors, mon top 3, je dirais certainement The Castellos, qui sont un trio de 3 sœurs de la Géorgie qui font comme du country un peu plus traditionnel, vraiment plus old school. C'est vraiment un son unique. Elles sont super jeunes. C'est vraiment cool de voir cette génération-là reprendre ce son-là. Donc, j'ai vraiment hâte de les voir performer. On les a jamais vus.
C'est le fun. C'était vraiment une découverte cette année. Puis, tu sais, c'était comme... Je pense qu'il y avait 3 tunes sur Spotify quand on les a écoutées la première fois. Ça que c'était vraiment...
Ouais, ils ont relâché leur EP en février. Donc, c'est vraiment tout nouveau comme projet. Mais ils étaient déjà virales sur Instagram et TikTok. Sinon, je dirais Matt Lang. Pour tous les bons Québécois, si vous connaissez pas Matt Lang, vous aimez la musique country, allez faire une petite recherche Google. Là, je pense que vous êtes long overdue. Tyler Hubbard. Tyler Hubbard, c'est définitivement dans mon top 3. J'ai vraiment hâte de le voir. On l'a vu au Beanfield l'année passée. Il a fait un show incroyable. C'est, pour ceux qui ne le savent pas, c'est la moitié de Florida Georgia Line. Donc, c'est comme un chanteur qui a beaucoup d'expérience, qui s'est donné un bon show. Donc, ça va être le fun.
C'est un bon frontman, c'est sûr.
Ouais.
Mon top 3, je dirais Owen Riegling. We saw him as a first of 3 on a small show at Pitsy Campus, and I was blown away by his band and how great they sounded. Who was playing that night?
Josh Ross.
Oh, it was Josh Ross. So Josh Ross was headlining, who was also great. But I was just really, really impressed with Owen and the band, and I've seen him a bunch of times since, and he's always, he's just getting better and better. So I'm excited to see him. Warren Treaty, I think, would be my number 2. I heard a song early on. I guess they haven't been around that long, but with Emmylou Harris, who I absolutely love. So kind of fell in love with him then, and then that song with Zach Bryan, and just love the mix of I love Americana. That's kind of the lane, the more folky Americana stuff, and just kind of that lane where it's soulful and almost gospel, and they've got
bluesy,
so many bluesy, they've just got this great. Just so many different references. It's really, really excited to see them. And then I would say Sam Hunt, probably just because, when we first started seeing country really taking off, this newer wave of country, it was Luke Bryan and Sam Hunt were the 2 artists that seemed to really pop in Quebec. So I'm really curious and excited to see the reaction of the fans and how it's all going to come together. So first time playing Montreal, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Qui est votre artiste féminine coup de cœur?
Probably Megan, I think, because we just saw her. And we went to Stagecoach this year to see how one of the best festivals in the world is run, and she was great, just great command of the stage, and she really I wasn't, you see artists for the first time, you never really know if they're going to be good performers, and I was really impressed with just her stage presence and her voice, songs.
Totally.
Back at you, same question.
Moi, j'allais dire Trudy. Trudy, elle a joué au festival l'année passée. Puis là, cette année, elle rejoue, en fait, parce qu'elle est dans le top 3 des artistes SiriusXM Top of the Country. Donc, elle est dans les finalistes du concours. Donc, on est vraiment excités de la revoir. C'était sa première performance de festival avec son band, en fait, l'année passée. Donc, là, ça va être cool de voir l'évolution aussi, comment ce show-là, où est-ce qu'elle est rendue. Moi, je trouve qu'elle a tellement une belle voix, puis elle a vraiment des belles chansons. Donc, ça va être cool de la revoir.
Which artist was a discovery for you this year and why?
Je vais dire Graham Barham. I don't know how to say his name.
Barham sounds Barham. Who knows?
Something like that.
We'll find out when we get there.
I really like his song "Break It in a Bar." I think it's such a country concept, and I really like the Like I like country artists that really lean into it and go all in and are like, we're country, we're talking about beers and trucks and drinking and girls and breakups, and I feel like that's kind of the penultimate country song for me.
You know, the Découvert is probably the most, like every year when we're doing this and we add all the local bands and the Quebec bands, most of them are bands that I hadn't heard before. So I think this year Emily and Laurence were the two that really popped out for me. It's great to see, you know, for us and what we do in the festivals, it's great to see, you know, give a chance for local bands and Quebec artists and smaller Canadian artists to perform at a festival like Lasso. Is, you know, we really, really enjoy that, and we love seeing the crowds come out and react to the bands early in the day. So come out early, let's see some locals,
Venez voir la relève.
Venez voir la relève parce que c'est super important. C'est vraiment des artistes hyper professionnels déjà à ce stage de leur carrière. So, je pense que c'est important de les encourager.
Absolument.
We'll see y'all at Lasso, and hopefully you come out early, like I said before, and see a bunch of great artists. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.